Yeah. Apologize. Ah, right. The eraser. Oh god. How does this happen right now? Hello everybody, my name is Yoda and welcome to my reaction to Odd Taxi Season 1 Episode 12, the penultimate episode of Odd Taxi. Last time on we got some Rui and Mystery Case backstory, where we met the real Mitsuya and her replacement. We didn't get answers as to who killed Mitsuya in the first place, but at least we got the whole story about Yamamoto's connection to Yano and how Mystery Kiss got involved with him. We also got the story of Baba's and Rui's friendship, as well as Baba actually splitting up from Shibagaki. So yeah, we are getting closer and closer to the end here, with Goriki's investigation, with the bank heist beginning, or hopefully ending as well in this episode, and of course the burning question of is Shibagaki gonna team up with the high schooler now? All that and more hopefully in this episode, if not in the next one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, with this being the penultimate episode of this anime, I was thinking I should tell you about my next projects and shows that I wanted to watch, which will be JoJo's replacing Odd Taxi on Tuesdays and Saturdays, with the first episode actually airing simultaneously with the last episode of Odd Taxi, and Brand New Animal, which will replace Odd Taxi on Thursdays. So there's two new shows that will replace Odd Taxi. So I hope you're excited for that as much as I am. And with all that out of the way, let's get watching. Follow the link down in the description below to the reaction, and I'll see you there. Alright, oh my god, what an episode, right? First things first, Odokawa's plan immediately failed. Imai didn't ask to check more of the cases, and Yano tried to, but Sekiguchi actually reminded him that it would be better to do it later. So sadly for Odokawa, Dobu's plan instead works, with him collecting the other 900 million, meeting up with Odokawa in the parking lot, and then after Yano and Sekiguchi got busted by the big diamond, he actually managed to steal their car with the rest of the 100 million. But yeah, on the way back, Dobu threatened Odokawa again, because Odokawa seemed to already be in stranger mode again, and Dobu definitely didn't like it. Threatened him, threatened Shirakawa again, and all of that, until they met Tanaka, after, you know, Odokawa cleverly hid the GPS tracker in Dobu's car, and it was really interesting what happened. All Tanaka wanted was an apology, and it wasn't even a case of, yeah, apologize to me and I'm gonna shoot you anyway. It was just pretty nice. He was like, okay, I harassed you enough, so an apology is gonna be enough. And he actually stuck to his word. But of course, Odokawa's eraser that he got from Shirakawa fell out, and that triggered a lot of memories for Tanaka about how he got conned out of $1,000 basically by Dobu. Yeah, Dobu is Stitch Itch, and that was quite the reveal. We know that Shirakawa got that eraser from Dobu, and that Dobu actually played Zuden at some point in time. But yeah, Tanaka and Dobu lied to each other, but they still get to the truth of it. Dobu seems to be pretty confident, since he's sure that Tanaka has no more bullets in his magazine left. But that wasn't true, he still had one, at least one. So one of these 6 shots, I'm gonna say probably either the one where Dobu got shot in the leg, or the shot into Odokawa's house, probably were not Tanaka. So it was someone else, and we have no idea who it was. Oh, maybe... Shit, yeah, maybe it was Lil Diamond, or maybe it was the person that the police officers were talking about in this episode, because they were talking about a colleague of them that apparently lost their gun, fired a bullet, not authorized, something like that, and was probably gonna get fired. So maybe it was one of the diamonds, because those are the only police officers we know. So it probably was Lil Diamond then, and maybe he's not even on the force right now. Shit. But yeah, when these police officers were talking about their colleague, we actually got to see Donraku and heard him talk for the first time, I believe. And he was planning to meet up with Kuro, or Kuro-chan, and he's the boss of the mob, of the Yakuza. And while, you know, the investigation in his daughter's death, which, you know, doesn't make sense because he's an ape and his daughter is a cat. Honestly, maybe it's just that that no one of these animals are actually animals, because the world doesn't make that much sense for that to be the case anyway. But yeah, while under investigation, meeting with a Yakuza boss might not be the best thing to do for him. But anyway, yeah. Finally, we had then Odokawa actually trying to give the money back to Imai after Dobu got shot, and, you know, he gloated over Dobu, saying how it was comeuppance and justice that this happened to him, and then set everything up for Imai, wanted to wait there for him, but Yano and Sekiguchi actually beat up Big Diamond after, you know, he was discovered to be working with Dobu. So now another car chase is starting, with Little and Big Diamond probably on the case as well, since they kind of made up, but, you know, Big Diamond accepted that he was gonna go to jail, and Little Diamond cried about that, of course. So yeah, that seems to be a pretty emotional last episode, especially since the Homo sapiens guys are probably in there as well, with, you know, Shibagaki airing his regrets this episode, regretting that he teamed up with Baba in the first place, regretting that he chased his dreams, regretting that he became a comedian, and all of that, which was really heart-wrenching. So yeah, a lot of emotion in this next episode. I'm really excited for it. But anyway, as always, if you want to support me, you can like, comment, subscribe, or share this video. These are generally the best things that you can do for me for free. And otherwise, there's my Patreon, where you can get things like early access reactions to all of my non-live reaction shows, which are Odd Taxi right now, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Brand New Animal next week. And of course, full-length reactions for basically every show that I watch as well. So if you're into that, you can go check that out down in the description. But with all of that out of the way, I'm super happy to almost have finished this anime. It's one of my favorites already. And with that, I'm gonna see you next episode. And until then, bye bye.